Okay, this is another biblical video and a prophecy video. He's going to say gamma radiation, and he's going to say the gamma radiation is going to cause a food shortage because it's getting too cold because of the volcanoes erupting, which is Bible prophecy because of the gamma radiation. Listen to what he says.
It says, because of severe climate abnormalities that caused average global temperatures to decrease by 0.4 to 0.7 centigrade, or 0.72 to minus 1.26 Fahrenheit. Those are very minute numbers, but that's all it takes. That's all it takes, just a few degrees to change everything. You guys in the Northeast right now, you got snow on you, got ice in certain places. If you didn't cover your crops, you've got problems there. Now, what they're talking about, again, is volcanic activity during grand solar minimum, and we've seen that in the last few years. You got thin shields, weak shields, you got all this gamma radiation, solar radiation pumping in
Gamma radiation.
crops. You've got problems there. Now, what they're talking about, again, is volcanic activity during grand solar minimum, and we've seen that in the last few years. You got thin shields, weak shields, you got all this gamma radiation, solar radiation pumping into the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay, pumping into the earth because the gamma radiation is the Holy Spirit. It took over Earth. I showed video of it, and he showed video of it too, but he calls it a god something. But he's a Christian, so. But he's also studied tornadoes and stuff. This is a weather page, but he ties in Bible history. But he doesn't tie in. I said, how come you don't tie in the 400-year slave prophecy? Because he's a white Christian. I'm like, in the comments, why don't you tie in the 400-year Bible prophecy with this? And why don't you call the gamma radiation Holy Spirit? And he didn't respond. But that's fine. This video is talking about the gamma radiation. He said gamma radiation again. I told you guys, the gamma radiation took over Earth, and now it's causing volcanic eruptions, over 47 volcanoes. And in this video, he's saying the volcanoes are causing certain temperatures to be too low, so it's cold where it should be hot, and that's ruining people's crops, which will cause a famine. So we're going to have too much heat in the southern areas, and we're going to have too much cold in the northern areas, and multiple things going on. Multiple plagues, people.
Spheres transferred it. Yet you got thin shields, weak shields. You got all this gamma radiation, solar radiation.
Thin shields. The gamma radiation from the perfect virgin angel female Ruach, and her superpowers, the Holy Spirit gamma radiation. It defeated the sun's radiation shields. Sun's solar radiation shields in summer 2019, and that caused pneumonitis. That's what COVID-19 is. But it also collapsed Babylon the Great's economy, and now it's bringing the 10 plagues with all the volcanoes and tornadoes and hurricanes and horrible sunburns that are going to be melting people's skin, just like in season 8 of American Horror Story. They tell you what the gamma radiation does.
You didn't cover your crops. You've got problems there. Now, what they're talking about, again, is volcanic activity during grand solar minimum, and we've seen that in the last few years. You got thin shields, weak shields, you got all this